Welcome back to Speed Build Thursday. I hope you guys are enjoying these videos. I certainly am. And I just want to tell you guys how different it is trying to record this video rather than when I'm recording it at home, because I've moved out. I'm living with my cousin now. Yeah, because I have school. I've actually been to all my classes. So very interesting, very different, very quick. I need to definitely get on top of that for note taking. But other than that, my classes are great, actually. I'm loving it. And I don't know, it feels very different. I feel like a lot of the people are a little more mature, though a lot of them, I can just see it from the way they're like hanging around and talking and everything. They're all newbies. They're all like fresh out of high school newbies. And I mean, I probably looked the same way when I was in college 2 years ago, but oh my god, it was just like, oh my god. Okay, there's things that newbies do right out of high school that you can tell they're newbies right away. Like, they're always on their phone, they're talking with their friends and everything, and it's just, you know, especially during the class, they talk during class. And when you're in college, university, talking during a lecture, big no-no. Huge no-no. Because if the professor's saying something and you can't hear it, they're not going to repeat what they said because the person behind you is talking. You know, it's just, yeah, so I haven't actually missed any information yet because there's people talking, but there have been people talking around me, and it's just like, please shut up already. Because, you know, yeah. But something I was wanting to talk about was going to a tutorial on last Friday on the 8th. And basically what happens at a tutorial is you basically recap what it was you learned in a lesson earlier that week. It's, I think, mostly used for the sciences and maybe the maths. I'm not 100% sure, don't quote me on that. But I know that all the science has it, so biology, physics, chemistry, they all have tutorial classes that basically you have your lesson and then you go to the tutorial and it just basically like recaps and goes over anything that you might have learned in the lesson that maybe you weren't overly sure on. So we had that, and I went to that last week, only the class didn't start. Those tutorial classes, they didn't start until this week, which none of us in the classroom knew. I mean, none of us. We're all sitting there, and, you know, the class for some reason starts at 9:40. That's like, I don't understand. Our times for our classes don't make a lot of sense to begin with, but at least like for other ones, it's just, it gives you the time to get to the next class. So, I mean, it makes a little bit more of sense. But why I started at 9:40, I don't know. But when I'm sitting there, 9:40 comes, there's no professor. 9:50, no professor. 10 o'clock, no professor. It wasn't until around 10:05, 10:10 that someone in the back of the class shouted that the lectures don't start until the week of the 11th. Well, doesn't everyone pull out the syllabus for the class and look at it, and yep, right on the first page it says lectures do not start until week of September the 11th. And I'm just like, oh my god, because my next class wasn't until 11. So I'm sitting there waiting. I think I sat there for like half an hour before heading over to the class, and thankfully there was no one in the lecture hall, theater. It's a theater. They've converted a theater, an actual, like, there's a stage and everything theater, into a lecture hall. So, yeah. I was able to get a spot in there, and we were just all like chilling and whatnot, just waiting for the class to start. But yeah, that was my introduction to tutorials. I haven't actually been to one yet, so technically I haven't been to all my classes because lectures don't start until this Friday, but I have been to everything that counts. Well, okay, one of my classes is fully online, so I can't really go to that one, but I have listened to the lectures and somewhat the notes. I read the notes as well. So that's basically all about my class, the classes that I've been to and my little mix up with my one class. And the only other thing I really have to talk about is that I've officially moved in with my cousin. And I'm actually really enjoying living here because it's very different. And it's weird because I'm recording this and I'm not sure if she's in her room or she's in the living room. Like, her room is like right next to mine, and then my door opens up right to the living room. And I really like it. It's definitely a lot more space than what I would have had if I'd been living in the dorms. I'm gonna say that right now. But I'm really enjoying living it because I'm close to school. And I mean, living at home and going to school, it took me 2 hours. Now it takes me half an hour, and that's, you know, if we're having to make a lot of stops, which thankfully my classes are at such weird times that I'm usually the only person in the bus. Oh, yeah, that's, I don't like that. But yeah, so a lot of times, there's, you know, it's fairly quick, roughly 20 minutes to half an hour at the most. And it's nice to, you know, the time's been cut down like by 3/4. You know, I'm not having, and the worst of it would be is the fact that if I'm taking the bus from home there, like if I don't get a ride, I have to get on 4 buses. That's my house. Yeah. My house up to one street, that's one bus, and then the street over to the bus that will take me out into the Durham region. And then that bus takes me all the way up to another bus that I take that goes right into campus. So that's 4 buses. Now I only need to take one, and it's like 20 to 30 minutes. So I'm really, really happy about that. So yeah, I'm definitely liking this. And something else I've noticed is that I really like having a desk in my room. I don't know how I lived without it before, but now I'm addicted to it. I'm keeping a desk in my room forever. I don't want to talk about it just now, but I probably should, and that way I don't go overboard, or over my limit, I guess. Overboard, yeah, right. Anyway, the last thing I really want to talk about is for my new Crest Legacy Challenge, I do still have the poll running. It will run until the I'm gonna say either 23rd or 24th. I haven't decided yet. The last one for, I guess, this season would be on the 22nd, you know, not on the 22nd, on the 25th, but it'll be the 22nd episode, quotations around that. So yeah, so if you would like to cast a vote on who it is you would like for the air, make sure you get it in by the 24th at the latest. I'll probably do the recording either on the Monday or the Sunday or the Monday. So I'm actually just gonna say by the 23rd. If you want to cast a vote, have it by the 23rd. I'm actually looking at a calendar as I'm saying this, so that's why it sounds like I'm a little distracted. I am just kind of looking at a calendar. But yeah, so if you guys are interested in the New Crest Legacy Challenge, do vote for that. And if you haven't watched it already, do watch it. I think it's pretty good. And if you guys want me to do something in particular, or if you want me to change anything, let me know. I'm always looking to improve on stuff. But as far as that goes for the first season, it is almost done. 22 episodes is pretty good. That's roughly the length of a normal season. So I hope you guys all enjoy that, and please do vote. Currently the air is Amara, but that can change ever so slightly. Anyway, it looks like I am finishing up this video, so I really hope you've all enjoyed it. If you have, please hit that like button, comment, and share. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and notification button to stay up to date with all the videos I post. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye! do have Snapchat and Instagram if you guys want to follow me on that.